Hey everybody, and welcome to your daily reading. Let's get right into it. I'm going to be channeling for April 7th. I have a reading up for April 6th. Time is pretty fluid, so you can always check back into any reading that maybe calls to you at any given time. So let's hop right in. April 7th, let's channel messages for April 7th. I'm going to be using the Sacred Destiny Oracle card deck. It's so beautiful. So the messages today seem to be taking a little time to come through. That's okay. This could be a message to meditate, to allow space for something to come through. Patience. Okay, let's see. We have healing chaos today. Stillness. And I'm called to take this one as well. So, off the bat, we have some very healing, soothing energy coming through for today. Healing chaos, stillness, and embracing. Okay. With the healing chaos card, this is like the aftermath of a tower moment or the aftermath of something disruptive that happens. This could also be a card that signifies just finally getting things together, finally getting this feeling or this sense that things are going more smoothly or life is getting back on track after a storm. We have stillness to reflect the strength it takes to overcome adversity. And we have embracing. It feels like we're embracing a new dawn, a new horizon, welcoming that in today. Very, in alignment with April 6th reading. You may want to check it out, talking about this regeneration, this new path ahead, this new life ahead. This embracing card talks about, well, I don't know, I'm going to look at the book, but it really does feel intuitively of this. I'm getting just an overwhelming sense of calm, an overwhelming sense of peace. This embracing card really reminds me of those times in our lives where we can take in a sunset or take in a sunrise. And that really fills our spirit with joy and hope and faith that something wonderful is about to happen. I opened the book and we have embracing. So I didn't look for this page. It just opened up to this page. So I'm actually going to read it, okay? It says, sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is a time to explore and experience them. I'm getting this sense of when you can sense something on the horizon. You don't have to be psychic. You don't have to be, resonate with the intuitive archetype, but you can sense there's about to be some change. There's about to be a turnover. There's about to be a new horizon, or you can see it just in the far distance. You can just sense it coming. That's what I'm getting today with this embracing card. And we still have this moment here today to be able to pause and brace for any changes about to come into our lives. Changes are good. Changes are healthy. A change could be so minor and it could be quite large depending on our life and our scenarios. This could be that moment of, you're single and you can just feel love is about to come into your life. You can just feel a relationship is about to come into your life, and that will change your life significantly. You'll no longer have to just worry about yourself. There's going to be this partner in your life that you're going to love and, maybe compromise with and share time with, adjust your schedule for. So it's like embracing what is about to occur. We don't quite know exactly the details, but we can just feel something is about to shift tremendously. We don't know the time, right, with this embracing, but it's like being still now while we still have this chance of maybe this downtime or this period to reflect or this period to just sit back and observe before maybe things get busy. Or before, there's this beautiful relationship that enters your life and, alters it slightly, in a profound and beautiful way. Or it could be embracing motherhood that's about to come into your life for some of you, fatherhood, or some success. When things get really busy. So that's what I'm really feeling intuitively with these messages. It's like, let's embrace the stillness, whatever calm we have or whatever we have going on in our lives now. Let's just appreciate it. Because, if your business grows, for example, if you are, working on manifesting a business, growing and flourishing and prospering, that'll be a time of, very busy energy. And so maybe you have a little bit of pause now that you can enjoy and surrender to, even if it's uncomfortable. If you're single, the same. It's like it may be uncomfortable to be single, but once you enter a relationship, it changes dynamics within your life. It's no longer just about you. Same thing about parenthood. It's no longer just about you. Things change. So I just feel that, like, just embracing the stillness, embracing the calm now, because we feel something big is coming. We feel some major shifts coming. Let's look at the tarot now. For today, I'm going to go in with clarity on these cards. Let's start with Healing Chaos. King of Swords, okay, excuse my voice. King of Swords. We got the King of Wands there, and we have the Three of Cups. So, that Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck even further, and I just want to show you miracles. And to me, the Ace of Wands is a miracle card. It's unexpected inspiration, it's unexpected energy, unexpected blessings that come through very miraculously, almost appearing out of nowhere. So I just want you to take note of that. King of Swords came in with Healing Chaos. So getting a grip on things, finding clarity after a storm, finding clarity after a disappointment, finding clarity after some chaotic event that took place, or some major change that already occurred, but you sense and you feel that you're not done, or life's not done with you. There's more shifts about to occur, but I feel like this time it's almost like you are managing the shifts, or you are a full participant of what's about to occur. You are kind of inviting it in, so to speak. You're ready for a next level. King of Swords, with this butterfly energy, the sword is up. Someone is ready to go. Someone is prepared for these major shifts that are about to take place. And for some of you, it's going to be very miraculous, like we saw. I'm actually going to bring in those cards and those energies here. King of Wands. So we have another king entering the picture today with stillness. Now the King of Wands is typically a restless energy. It's someone who's got this burst of energy just flowing through them, kind of like that, you know, that Ace of Wands. Wow. I apologize. My son woke up and then fell back asleep, so I'm able to complete this reading. I'm going to talk a little lower just while my son is here and napping close by. So I'm feeling this dual energy coming in with the King of Swords and King of Wands, both masculine energies in the suit of masculine signs, the air and fire energy. And on the one hand, we will be drawn or compelled or need to be still and calm. And on the other hand, we're going to have this surge of energy and inspiration and flow and wanting to get things going already, wanting to move things forward. Someone or some of us could be uncomfortable with the stillness required for today, needing to be patient while our ships sail in. We have embracing in the Three of Cups, something to look forward to. Absolutely. It's what I was feeling very intuitively before. We are going to have something phenomenal to look forward to. Once we get there, we are going to see and understand what this is. Temporarily, it's like we want to take action, or we want to do, and we want to create this magic. But true miracles are not to be created. They really do come in very unexpectedly, very delightfully. That's why they're like miracles. They're blessings. They come out of nowhere. This is the divine working through us and for us in our lives, and it'll come when it's supposed to. You've been doing fine work up until now. You've been doing fine work up until now. You just need to keep showing up. You don't need to control or manipulate the outcome in any way. Just keep showing up. Keep blessing the world with your presence. Let's keep showing up. Have this very positive attitude. I'm getting King of Swords. It's a very positive energy I'm getting from this King of Swords. Do continue with the affirmations. Continue with the positive outlook. Work on stillness. If you feel maybe on edge or feel like, we need to get things going already. Why aren't things happening fast enough? Why aren't they happening, now? I want it now. That's what I'm getting from this King of Wands. It's like, it needs to happen now for me to have this validation of something to be true internally. Something phenomenal is on the way. Some of you want that manifestation to occur now. Where's the miracle now? As opposed to just allowing the divine to do its thing. And when it comes in, trust me, this will be worth celebrating over. This will be worth embracing. Three of Cups is an embrace card. So what beautiful advice from the cards today. In addition to the messages I shared with you, the King of Swords in this type of energy is a preparedness. A preparedness for your ships to sail in. I was showing you earlier, we have the Two of Wands there. Look at the Four of Wands there. It's like a level of preparedness. Dress up for the job. Dress up for the interview. Maybe no one's called you yet, but continue to dress up every single day as if someone's going to call you and expect you to be in for an interview today. Because things like that happen, believe me. I know back in the day when I was doing makeup and I wanted a job at MAC, I feel like I manifested that. It was like I got the call very unexpectedly. They wanted me to come in. I got ready as fast as I could. I went in for that first initial interview, and then I got booked for the other sequential interviews that they have. It's like a series. But with that said, it's like prepare. Wake up in the morning, prepare your coffee or your breakfast, however you do it, do your morning routine. Don't stay around in pajamas all day if you're looking for a job. Show up, get ready. Put your best clothes on, put your best attitude on. And release expectation. Release expectation. So I'm getting this energy of continue to maybe put yourself out there with no expectation for today. You feel, you sense something wonderful is coming in. Wake up with a level of preparedness every day. Work on any anxieties or any anxiousness or anger, maybe brewing inside of you when things aren't coming as fast as you'd like them to. The miracle will set in when it's supposed to. Very divinely, very unexpected, although because these cards are here, Ace of Wands and miracles, this is a premonition that it's coming very soon. It's coming very soon, but we want to release the expectations of when, how is it delivered, by whom, how is it going to go down, when is it going to happen. We want to release all of that today and just make room and space for it by embracing the present. That's another way we can do it. Embrace the present. Hopefully I can pull one more card. Let's get an animal spirit, actually, just to see what we can use and harness and channel for April 7th. Anything that may help us with the dual energy we may be feeling of, okay, on the one hand, maybe we're calm, but then on the other hand, we get these surges of like impatience at the same time. Does that make sense? Have you ever felt that when you're both calm and then all of a sudden impatient? Maybe you're doing your meditation, you're doing your affirmations, you're doing your journaling, and then all of a sudden it's like when you're done doing that type of work, that's when the impatience kicks in. So that's when the real work begins. We can do all the meditating we want, but then if we're done meditating and then we can't manage the impatience on the day-to-day, that's where the work really begins. It's outside of the meditation room. Okay. Energy to help balance this out. Moth spirit, surrender now. Surrender now. Very beautiful message about surrendering, just allowing, making space, making room, opening your arms, and also simultaneously being prepared. I like that notion. We're preparing for something wonderful to happen. We're not sitting idle. We're not getting into a loophole of complacency and laziness and procrastination. No, we are going to prepare for something wonderful to happen. What we're not going to do is try to do God's work or do the universe's work. We're going to allow whatever it is we're looking for, Ace of Wands, miracles, to come in, to be embraced as and when it should, at the universe's pace, and at our pace as well, because the divine knows our readiness for certain things to come in. So, moth spirit, what is guiding you now? Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or an addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when moth spirit appears, it is time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty, or even a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all other pursuits that matter to you. Now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your moth energy. Banish the shoulds and the musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Holy moly, isn't that so in resonance with the cards here and the impatience I was talking about and feeling so intuitively, and that something is going to come in, but we just have to just allow and surrender to, okay, it doesn't have to be here right now for me to be happy right now. I don't need to relentlessly pursue this thing and then maybe neglect other things happening or going on. Or let's continue here. Moth spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. It is too easy to switch from one addiction to another, distracting yourself from the discomfort of uncertainty and the thoughts and emotions that arise when you aren't single-mindedly pursuing a goal. Moth spirit calls you to practice moderation in all things. And recognize when you think you are headed towards the light, but you are really heading into a fire that will cause burnout. Maybe deep down, you know you have become too attached to something and someone. Let go of your need to control the outcome and allow yourself to remember the many ways you want to channel your energy. To relationships, to work, to giving to others, to self-care, and to all other pursuits you value. Incredible, Spirit. I thank you, Spirit, so much for this validation of the message today. This just brought it all home. Okay, made it very succinct, very comprehensive. Today is a day of balancing both the stillness and this need to create, or this need to do, or this need to act or have. Finding moderation in between. Like I said, it's not about complacency. We can continue to show up, have this positive attitude, King of Swords. We can offset impatience by using stillness. And if anything uncomfortable comes up, any uncomfortable emotions, any uncomfortable, maybe shadow stuff that comes up, or stuff around worthiness and value and all that stuff, that's what we really want to pay attention to, because we can work on healing that, releasing that. That's the real blessing and miracles. And that's when they continue to show up, and when we're willing and able to look at that stuff within ourselves and heal it up, so we can embrace this beautiful thing that wants to come in or is about to come in. We can feel it. It's like we're on the precipice, or we're on the verge of something. It's not here yet. And can we be okay with it not being here yet? That is the question of today, and I feel like that's been a theme this past little while doing these dailies. Can we be okay with something we want not being in our lives yet? Can we be okay with it? Can we surrender to that? Can we be still? Can we continue to heal? Can we continue to show up to life with a good attitude, even when we're impatient or things are not exactly as we want them to be? That's the message for today. That's the lesson for today. I hope this reading resonated, or helped in some way if you are going through this type of energy, which I feel a big portion of the collective is at this particular time. Thank you so much for being here. I invite you to subscribe to the channel for more readings. Please give this video a like. It lets YouTube know that you appreciate the work I'm doing here and helps it, get onto the algorithm. I appreciate you, sending you so much love for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.